Hi, welcome back to the Unlucky Few. We
Run while you can.
So as you can see, we're all giggling because we're really excited for the game. So we're back for the last little episode of this mini thing for Wildlands. Quick recap is that the group heard a funny woman crying and screaming that her child had been taken. As they valiantly rushed outside to her aid, they found that this crazy rabbit woman was actually very upset over the fact that her ship was stolen by some big, scary, icy hawks overnight. So they began to travel. She talked a lot about shanking things. They camped. They had their shit stolen by some kobolds. They locked the door. And we're starting back up as they've gotten some loot from the kobold den, and they're heading back to their camp for the night. Everybody gets a restful sleep. Everybody's healed up. You have 2 roasted trout, which can be used to heal HP. By the way, don't forget you roasted the trout. You get like 3 servings of trout, and each serving is 2 HP.
3 servings per trout?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a
And
big
it's
trout.
20 what?
So it's 3 servings per trout, 2 trout, and 2 HP per serving.
Okay.
Math.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 HP per trout. That was a lot of math.
Got it.
But we pick back up with you guys all waking up on a little frosty morning. You see that Tilly is practicing her shanking out in the open. It seems that she's neglected to keep the fire going, but ain't life a bitch. And yeah, you guys are ready to travel the rest of the way to Icefang's lair. It's surprisingly not like crazy far. You think you could make it there in about another day and a half. And the first day goes off pretty easy. Occasionally you see like those like scary like ice hawks flying around. But after one looked directly at Misha and couldn't discern that it was a Misha, you think that you're gonna be pretty safe and that maybe these things aren't very smart.
You're telling me she's not tree?
Oh, what? Not? Oh, yeah. We've had a druid the whole time. And the second half of the day, you start in the morning, and you notice the closer you get to the mountain, the more unnaturally cold it feels. You felt a chilly winter before, but something feels very eldritch about this cold as it kind of blasts your face. It feels like lots of stinging needles kind of hitting your mouth, and your whiskers are kind of getting little ice crystals at the end as they're like flopping down.
Misha has a lot of whiskers. She must look like
They're
Santa.
just like dragging like a little beard. And you can, as you're kind of like nearing the summit of the mountain, you can see that there are a couple different entrances. There's one that has a light emanating from it, and then there are kind of 2 to the north and then to the east that are dark.
I'm gonna go east.
How far are they from like where we are?
I'd say a couple hundred stalks.
Okay.
You don't hear any noise coming out of the thing that has light coming out of it. You just kind of see light, and you kind of feel a little bit of warmth kind of blowing down the hill. Kind of like, when you're driving the car, if you have your windows down, but the heat on at the same time. So it's cold and warm. Fantasy car. That's kind of what you feel. What you guys like to do?
Does that mean we hear noise coming from the other 4 tunnels?
Well, no, I'm saying so, like, you would probably, expect if you're talking from
I'm just
the...
going east.
I'm interested in that warm cavern, Tilly says.
Okay.
Perhaps there's food or supplies.
I mean, do we need those? That might be like it's
Yes.
minions or something.
No, yes, we need them.
Is that Audie saying we need them, or is that Tilly thinking
Tilly
we
saying
need
we
them?
need them, I think.
I think God is telling us that we need to go to the light.
No.
If there was a god, he
I'm
wouldn't have
telling
taken
you.
me ship.
No. I'm telling you we have to go to the east.
What if you
I'm not
scope out
God.
the east and I scope out the west?
I'm going to the east.
You go to the east?
Yeah. We'll go to the east. I go to the east. Do you want to go to the east?
Tilly goes to the west.
Sorry.
You can go to the east. Tilly's just going to the west.
Is everyone else going to the west?
I would stay with Tilly just because she helped me not drown 2 days ago.
I don't know.
You can scout it out ahead if you want, and then kind of wait for everybody.
The tunnel that
Okay.
has the light on in it, I feel like that's gonna have things like supplies and plot and plot.
Yeah. But you can scout out the other tunnel if you want. Get
I'm
some.
gonna do that.
Sure. That would be. I'd say do like an intelligence roll while you're scouting it out.
Ooh, I got the blue ones today. 1, 2, 3. How much intelligence do I have? 2. Yep. A 2. So it's a 6 and a 1, so it's a 7.
One success.
Hooray.
So you get to the edge of the east cavern, and you see that the snow and ice are kind of whipping wildly around at the entrance of the dark den. There are 2 very large pillars of ice that rise from the floor. They kind of create like a natural gate that you would have to go through. And you can see 2 sentries on either side. They don't seem to have noticed you, and they're kind of bickering about how that there's another guard who's supposed to be in front, and it seems like he's gone missing.
Oh,
The
man.
sentries are the 2 pretty tall fox folk. They wear like blue leather armor, and they're kind of like cursing at each other. They seem to be quite the ruffians.
We're not supposed to be here, right?
You're supposed to be there technically.
But
I don't want to ruin it, but you see that there's 2 foxes bickering about how there's one guy not there.
I'm gonna make friends
But
with
noticed
them.
you.
So I'm gonna go up and what is that? Like, generally.
You could try to do a charm check.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. But my social, I guess it would be this 5. I don't know how good that is.
Your what?
My social is 5.
I think that's. I think you get 4 dice when it's 5.
4? Cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was 1 dice per number.
Yeah.
What was I thought it was 1 less. Oh, sorry, I keep thinking of evasion. Yeah, no, you get 5. You get 5 dice for social.
Cool.
I think it's just a max of 10.
Yes. So you can roll 5 dice for social and see if you can be charming enough to befriend these guards.
You sound like you're annoyed. So I'm.
I'm not annoyed. I'm just curious.
Not
as
sure
to
what
you're-
happens.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, I'm just gonna like try and figure out where we're supposed to go.
This seems like it's guarded, and you're going to a lair for like a dragon that has lots of minions. You think you're going the right way.
Fair.
It's just whether you think that you can befriend them or not. We would just have to let the dice decide.
That is true. I'm gonna go ahead and walk up and I'm gonna be like, hey, I couldn't help but over here there's someone that's not living up to their work expectation. It's awful. Where might they have gone?
One of them has like a great sword, and the other one has like a crossbow, and he kind of aims at you. What are you doing here?
I just told you.
You're not supposed to be here.
So?
Got a master's lair. Get out.
Alright. And then I'll walk away. Just out the side though, so they can't actually see me.
Oh, that was easy. You should go shoot him. And then you hear him like put it away. They just like go back
she
to
didn't
babbling.
Want to deal with that.
It was Australia's winter today.
Mike.
She got the no and then she left, but they don't see where she goes because she like sticks
Yeah,
to the
no,
wall.
they just go back to like
Yeah,
bickering and
That
stuff.
was it. Start encounter.
They seem not super smart though. You think you might be able to distract them with something at some point. I don't know.
So if we need to go in there, now we know.
Exactly.
But
And we're gonna cut to
everyone
the
else.
other cave. The other cave really isn't that far away from you. Like you can like see them kind of like
Okay.
down like the mountain path walking into the cave.
I was gonna say I'll go find them after that.
Yeah, you can just meet up with them. The warm cave kind of radiates an ember glow. You see that there is a small statue to a lion, kind of tucked away at the back. It's kind of just like a singular cave room. It looks like there are some offerings. You notice that there are some like little blasts of ice here and there, almost as though maybe like somebody's tried to put out the flame at this altar. But no matter what, it's come back. Oh, hold on, you gotta be fresh. Sorry. You can kind of see a very sad and unfortunate sight kind of curled up at the base of this little altar. Seems to be the skeleton of a dead Fuka and a dead vole. It seems like they have little necklaces on with like rubies in them, and they seem like they kind of died in prayer.
Do we know anything about
God.
a great lion god or something?
Yeah, there's a lion god. Sorry, I just want to make sure I pronounce it right. Garn. He is known as kind of like the father of like the sun and warmth, and he has a lot of devotees, and he's known to be a good aligned god. and has been known to also bless people. Do you worship Garn? You did? You picked
Yeah.
Garn, you fucker.
How do you spell Gorn?
Gharn.
Garn?
Yeah, Garn.
Garn. If it's doing Gorn,
Oh.
then O.
Oh my gosh.
Those are like funny words.
Then Rocky would know that upon seeing this altar, you believe that if you prayed devoutly and wholesomely, you weren't just like, hey, give me free stuff, God. You think that you guys would be able to receive a blessing from Garn.
I'll try.
Yeah, you don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
You pray, and you feel his blessing wash over you. Being a devoted follower of him, you've received this blessing once or twice before, but it's more of like a ceremonial thing. You've never needed it. You cannot be seen or sensed by the undead for up to 3 days. If you take an action against the spirit, such as attacking or casting a spell, you will reveal yourself to the undead. So any activity like using dark or void magic will nullify the blessing. Something that would be like an insult to the god.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you're not gonna be sensed by the undead if you're sneaking around.
You just can't do anything blasphemous.
I'm gonna kneel down and be like, I really don't want to die. Is there anything that you can do to help me?
You kind of feel everybody kind of feels like this warm presence like wash over them as they take their turns, but as you are very terrified and praying to this god, you kind of feel like a spectral like paw reach down and just like doop, like boop you on like the forehead with like a claw, and you just kind of hear this like deep, warm, comforting voice go, "Do not fear.
He gets touched by E.T. in the forehead.
So long as your heart is true, you shall prevail, my child."
Everything
He's purring,
the
so he's
light
a big cat.
touches.
It's just whisper.
You feel better now that he's purring?
Thanks, Aslan.
Meow meow. He boops you on the forehead.
Wow, wow.
And to you as well. This guy. And then the god disappears.
It just pieces
Wow.
out.
We found a lion, or 1 for 3, and now we just need a witch and a wardrobe.
The lion comes out. He's wearing a witch hat and a very stylish dress.
He comes out of the closet.
He comes out, good for him.
And if anybody would like, you guys can roll investigation checks, aka spot
Am I
checks.
there by now?
Yeah, you're there by now. You also got the blessing.
Wait, I rolled the d20 because I'm used to it.
Intelligence.
1 success.
1.
3.
Is it 4, 5, 6, or just
5,
5 and 6.
3?
So, those who got 2 or more successes see kind of, you notice near the back behind the altar there are some inscriptions on the wall that glow a very faint pinkish red. They appear to be spells that you could inscribe in your tomes. The first spell is called Flame Blade. It's like that. If you learn, don't laugh. This was planned. It makes a little spectral blade of your. You can choose how it looks. You can make up to 2 attacks with it. You roll 3, and the attack is 6 fire damage, and it costs 4 MP.
Every time you swing it, or just to summon it?
Oh yeah, I made the spell up.
Does anybody have an extra
I'll say it lasts 3 rounds.
writing instrument?
You can borrow mine. I don't get to learn it, I don't think.
What?
They're learning spells.
Is
I
it
don't think I
like,
get
do you have to
learn
make a
them.
melee attack, or can you like...
Oh, you just roll 3 dice to see if it hits.
Got you.
Yeah, but like,
Is it like melee, or is it kind
burning.
of like spiritual weapon, where you can just be like, yeah?
Yeah, no, you don't have to hold it. It like floats.
Gotcha.
So I'd say like you could control like after you first cast it and attack with it, the first casting is your action, and then after that you could technically use it as like your bonus action to hit. And let me know if you need me to repeat anything again.
you said 3 MP, right?
Yep. No, sorry, 4 MP, and you roll 3 dice to see if you hit.
4 MP for 3 rounds.
Can you
Yes.
negotiate to 2?
No.
2 MP? No.
And then the second spell on the wall is called Heat Ward. It costs 5 MP, and you can target up to 5 creatures. Let me know when you guys are ready for this. You can target up to 5 creatures. And each creature gets plus 5 temporary AP and when it's depleted, it explodes in a 2-stalk radius around each creature. And it deals 3 fire damage to hostiles. So it wouldn't hurt friends, but it would hurt enemies. 3 fire damage.
What if my friend's hostile to me?
He dies.
Okay.
Wow. Ah!
And those, and after you guys kind of scribe them in, it looks like they kind of lose their power. Anybody familiar with like magic and inscribing, you think that these would refresh after a while? It probably just takes like a lot of absorbing magic from the altar for anybody to be able to transcribe these again. You're not sure if anybody's copied these spells down before, but they seem to be spells unique to Garn. Fire.
All I can think of is Gorn. It makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's whatever. It's just long sleeve, one note off.
I can only think of dumb jokes.
Do we both get both spells?
I couldn't understand.
So I only can think of dumb jokes.
That's okay.
I have attack magic.
And the Wonder Ward does not stack. Like if you guys were both to use it at the same time, it would just like override each other.
Ah, fire damage. How convenient.
It's almost like it was planned.
What if I want to use ice damage?
You said there's a flame here
Yeah.
that won't go out, though?
Yes.
Yeah, the altar has like a flame that doesn't look like it goes out. It's a very small flame.
Feel it.
No, I was gonna say, can we take some with us? And, like, throw it at the ice dragon? Like, if I light my torch with it, will my
Pick up the
torch
fire.
have the same effects?
You can certainly try.
Alright, I'll, like, light a torch with it, and then I'm gonna, like, put it in some nearby snow and see if it goes out or if it has the same effects.
You light the torch with this warm, spectral flame. You feel invigorated for a moment. As you dip it into the snow, it goes out.
Wow.
Did it have any, like, positive effects while I had the flame?
You felt happier.
Wow.
And isn't depression the biggest killer of all?
Yeah. I'll, like, flip it around so the not wet end and light it again and bring it with
Crawling
me.
in my skin.
These words, they will not. Yeah, you can carry it with you for.
Yeah, make that
Does
joke
it
and singing that
hurt?
song it's really
I mean, yeah, it's
really-
fire.
It just looks kind of nice, and you know, it makes you a little happier
Yeah.
to have light around you.
And I'm assuming you would have relayed to them about the 2 fox sentries at the.
Yeah, they're kind of complaining about their coworker, so I think we might have to keep a lookout for that guy. They're foxes, so we'll be able to see them. That's it.
And then we kill him.
Can we
Never
go?
trust a fox.
Can we go any
Choice steps
deeper
here.
from where we are
I
now,
am-
or is it like a dead end?
No, it's just like a pretty general like cave entrance. It's just like one room, but you have the northern is like up here, and then like say a couple stalks down is where like the eastern one is. They're pretty close to each other.
Do we want to check out? Do we want to like check out one of the other entrances in case maybe there isn't guards at that one?
Yeah, and we kill anybody that's in there. Shank 'em.
Your mother teach you the same thing?
Nah, my grandma.
It was mine.
Nice.
Or do we think that there's going to be guards at all of them, so we should just go to the one that already know that they're down one person?
Well, we could always try to sneak by and see what's in there. They sound like they chatted a lot, right?
Yeah, they were chatting, but they were really big, so I don't think we can really get around them. They were talking about their one guard that's always like not on time. He's just not helping like he should be. He's slacking. They sound miffed.
What if we kill the other guard, and then we prop up his body like a marionette, and we have it walk by and say, "Oh, guys, look what I found," and have it walk away, and then they leave. Who's the smallest? You. You'll marionette the body. They won't see you behind him. Oh, both of you will marionette.
I just looked at my own arm.
I was to say me at like half a stalk tall, literally right, like spending this trip sitting on the brim of her hat.
Like in the art, you literally are like
I forgot.
floating above everyone.
You control the left arm, you control the right one.
I'm finally getting to fulfill my fantasy of being immobile.
And then,
What if we just started like a fire nearby and like they ran over to like put it out or something?
that's a good idea. Gotta find some kindling.
I mean, I already got a fire. I could just like put it up against the tree or something. I don't know.
That's a good idea. I hate nature.
But you're a pirate.
Again,
You have to
bring
love
down
the ocean.
fun.
The ocean isn't nature.
The
It's just a
ocean is
big
nature.
drink.
It's just a free.
I didn't know you drink salt water. Is
Right,
that
all
why
the
you're so
time.
nice?
You shouldn't drink the ocean water.
She's here for a good time, not a long time.
That's good for soups.
Oh,
I mean, that's
she's
valid,
way
but
up. She feels blessed.
not quite.
Anyways, Tilly doesn't think your fire idea is a bad idea. You could certainly try it.
She just, yeah.
There's some like dead gnarled trees kind of around on this mountaintop.
Is that what we wanted to do? Like holding her torch.
You feel the lime claw touch your forehead again. Be brave.
Hey, how
dude.
good is your left hook? No, what is it called?
Only huddle brew.
Whoa. No, go ahead. Give it a side curve. Hit it. Throw it at a tree.
Oh, I was just gonna whack it and then run away.
No, what if they see you?
Then I guess you do this little ditty called stealthing.
Like, yeah, I could still.
Perhaps one of us makes a sound distraction on the other side while she's lighting the tree for extra stealthy.
I can make lots and lots of noise.
Yeah, you seem to be good at that, and I mean that as a compliment.
Thank you.
I like noisy people. Yeah.
She stabs the air again. Seems to be her tick.
That's how I killed my cousin. It wasn't on purpose.
Wow. I mean, I get it.
You just do it to me right. Don't stand to me right.
I'll stand.
Yeah.
Misha stands on
I
the
still
left.
stabbings happen feathers all the time.
I'd say if you want to try to distract while you are lighting the tree on fire stealthily, you can pick either two things. You can roll your stealth and you can roll your social. I would say this is social. Or you can add 2 extra dice to your stealth roll.
I'm gonna add 2 extra dice to your stealth roll.
And that's agility.
Yes.
Am I distracting the guards, or am I just doing
Yeah, so like
something?
since you're distracting, like she gets to be extra sneaky, or you could try to roll to see how good your distraction is while she tries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just 2 different options.
Yeah.
That's 1, that's 2, that's 3.
4.
Yeah, so I don't know what if you want to describe what you do to distract the guards.
I am way over in the opposite direction of the lovely. What is your name? It's like a. It's a cute name. I can't remember.
Clove.
Clove. I thought it was oats. I knew it was similar to
That's
that.
cute.
Oats.
Oats. It was similar.
And barley.
Oats and cloves.
Gotta get me some multiples.
Fucking, yeah, I go in the opposite direction and I start playing air guitar and yeah, I'm gonna sing "Bad to the Bone."
What the fuck is going on? And I assume, oh yeah, I guess you guys should just roll general hiding checks with your agility to see if you're hidden while you wait for the guards to go by.
1.
I'm a bard now.
Wow. 4 for
Whoa.
4.
Yeah, luckily for you, 1 was all you needed because they're so distracted. So, you two and Tilly are able to kind of just be like, boop. For like a brief second, I'd say like your little like palm tail sticks out, and then you're like, you slap it back down. Looks like this is because it'd be cute, the little tail sticks out. The guards are kind of like cursing in a Cockney, Australian hybrid. And you were able to successfully sneak over to a tree that's kind of like a good distance away and start lighting it up. And while you kind of see the tree, blazing up in like the blistering winds, what would you like to do to make it so that the guards don't just like kill you?
I unplug my air amp and I run away.
There's like
Run away before they can see me.
You remember how like it kind of goes down like a little slope?
Yeah.
You see that there's kind of like a little mini hill that kind of connects them. It looks a little dangerous, but you think if you kind of slid down there and then kind of loop back around, you might be able to avoid them.
I'm gonna slide down and
You just need
use
to make an agility check.
an agility check. Can I use my anchor to kind of help me not slide down so fast and kind of?
Sure, you can add another dice to your agility check.
Amen. Okay. 5, 10.
Totally agree with you.
Agility is 5, not 2 now, right? Yes. Pachoo. What, 1 stuck to my hand? It's 2. Let me reroll this one. It's 2.
Yeah, that's enough. It's a little shaky. Like you kind of, how if you like slip on ice and you feel the sensation of fear, but in the sole of your feet. So have you ever
Yes.
felt that? You feel that for a moment. You go,
I've
like,
ridden a standing roller coaster. I know
Yeah, right?
exactly what that
yes.
feels
So you feel fear in the soles of your paws, in your paw pads. But you're able to kind of slide down the rest of the way just as the foxes are kind of like cresting, and they're like, "What the fuck was that?
like. Where's the concert?
It was a really good solo. Was it Bram? Bram, you out here?" And then there's like, "Oh, what the fuck is? How's there fucking fire? It's that damn altar!" And they kind of like turn around and see the trees on fire. And while this is all happening, you're able to loop back around, and everybody's able to make it into the cave.
Y'all, I think I'm gonna make it as a bard in this world. Something kicked me.
Sorry. The fishing
So
pole
this
can
is
be
the
your,
entrance of the cave. I don't know if you guys want to put whatever represents your characters there.
You know what? We're all gonna be one collective character, and it's a big die.
Group movements.
That's
so
the
far-
actual the size of Liz's character.
Yes.
This is Tilly.
Until we decide to split the group, this is us.
Which one? No, you just
You know what? Fine. Then Misha is the biggest guy.
It's okay. We can use the big dice for the dragon.
No, Misha is the biggest guy. No, I'll at least make her like.
Everybody got 1, 2, 3.
I'll make her the tiny one. Wait, do you want to be the little one?
Sure.
You want to be the little one? You want this back?
Okay.
Little bites.
Anybody want a muffin?
2.
sure.
There you go. It's blueberry.
I want a muffin. Nobody ever uses a D12. I'm gonna be the D12.
Nobody ever pays me in muffins.
D12s are stinky.
Oh, $75.
It looks like a flat soccer ball.
I mean, yeah.
Talking
No,
about
it's
my
more like a
tits.
pointy. So
I'm just kidding.
I'm
Cackle.
very interested in there.
Ooh, that's cackles
This is
into the
not.
mic.
This is not the most convenient way to do this, but we are already here. We committed. Well, you know what? We'll keep that one out for the dragon.
So, you all enter in
Yeah,
through the
sure.
icy
Okay.
gates.
Okay.
You kind of draw your jackets and coats in a little bit as you're kind of buffeted by like the wind coming out. Got your sword out? Is that your sword? Oh.
Stool or whatever the fuck you called it.
Yeah, it's warm. Oh no, you accidentally act. I'm just kidding. No, it keeps you very warm. You find the heat from all of your magical items kind of is a very comforting presence in this big scary cavern. Behind the natural gate, there is a very large cavern with 2 exits. To the north, a cavern can be seen, and to the east, a small tunnel covered in sharp, tooth-like ice formations.
Ooh.
Would you like to? Would you like to go forward?
What was forward again?
So forward, you see a tunnel with a little opening to a cave, and then that way you see there's a path, but it has a lot of really sharp ice shards.
Oh, we're gonna go to.
I would
I
say we
see
should
that there's a
go,
curve there.
yeah.
Let's go to the last room first, and we'll go furthest.
No problem. Hold on, I gotta check which one that is.
Is that where the dragon
Yeah, he's cramped in there.
is? Hey, Carefrog.
Help me!
Can't get out.
If I fits, I sits, and I do not fits.
That's why I have my birds do everything for me.
Is that why the bad guys are all Australian?
Are all these dragons like just snakes?
No,
Snakes?
I'd say you guys would have seen a dragon before at some point. The dragons used to look like regular dragons, basically with wings, but they had their
Oh.
wings taken away for being too evil. So they're kind of like big, just like wingless dragons.
Okay, the lizards.
They're
Big
drakes.
Yeah.
Salamanders.
Do you remember
Yeah, they're
Randy
kind of
Savage?
the way
in,
that he
Scary?
drew them. They kind of look like big fat Komodo
Deal.
dragons.
Sorry.
So would you guys?
They say this is the apocalypse.
Oh no, the Randy Savage voice kills
I
me.
think we were going for this little
Yep.
thingy.
So would you guys like to be sneaky or listen before you go ahead, or just
No, I'm
walk
just
on
gonna
it?
walk on forward.
I'm gonna take a listen.
I would
Sure.
also take a listen.
So roll intelligence for your listen check. A kraken.
I'm just generally moving our dice forward to give us more action.
Yeah, Tilly like usually follows like right behind you when you just start walking into stuff. She's kind of
Where
like
are you
behind
at? Right up with us. You guys are being safe.
Same.
We're all
Yeah, that's
storming.
enough. As they're kind of heading forward, you guys focus your little earsies, and you can kind of.
Don't
It
use
sounds
that.
like somebody eating food.
Don't think you should do that with your hand
From
again.
from the
From the November.
Imagine if he ever needs to like present it for something, your professor's just like, so how did the game go?
It's just me like
he just
like
says,
frozen like.
I was about to say he just has like a loop gif of Audie just like
Oh my god.
It's family friendly.
What family?
A bad one. But it just sounds like a guy is really going to town on some food.
from that nubbin area.
Yeah. Little amputee cave.
I think there's somebody in the room up there. We should maybe like slow down or be a little more quiet.
it's got the amputee game.
It's not. Look, it's cut off.
Like
Oh.
It's not a cave for amputees. I mean, they can be in there. Like,
wow.
It's like it's the gallbladder of the
No amputee is allowed. They specifically have stairs and not ramps.
Oh, that's so mean. Demonetized.
So I thought you were meaning to say like an amphitheater instead of like an amputee game.
That would just be stupid. That'd be a real testament to my ignorance. The amputeater. Anyways, sounds like there's,
Yeah, so
there's a guy eating in there.
basically here's the two of them being like, there's a guy noshing on some human flesh in this room. And I'm
Humans
like,
don't
alright.
exist.
What?
Humans don't exist.
Well, noshing on some alligator flesh. I don't. Are alligators real in this world?
I think so, yeah. Most just like general animals are, just not like people.
Cool. So there's a general
monkey.
animal eating another general animal in that room over there.
Oh, this is a good general meat.
General meat.
Like when you get like the store brand.
But in compliance with their
Meat
advice,
burger, it's a meat burger.
in compliance with their advice, I will speedily become stealthier.
Sure, anybody who would like to stealth can roll your little stealthy boy checks.
Oh, I don't even know what to roll.
Agility. Ooh. Y'all wild.
1.
2. No.
Oh no.
2.
So those who got 2s, you seem to be quiet enough. But at some point, like you kind of just like crunch a little too hard in the snow. You are a big gal. And you kind of like as you're like peeking around the side of the cave. Description. What is that again? I know, I'm the DM. I know what's going on sometimes. You see that this looks like a pretty nice guard room for the snow fox. The room is lined with lots of cushy furs, beds, pots, and pans. And you see that there's a snow fox lounging near the fire pit, and he's greedily consuming food from the last raid. It kind of looks like he's going ham on like a chicken leg right now.
They decorate with furs.
Yeah. Fools.
What is this world?
Is it just like clumps of shed, or like they've skinned someone alive?
Why can't we embrace cannibalism?
They kind of look like they might be like snow wolf pelts. As you know, snow wolves are like hella like aggressive and evil, and like they're kind of rare, but like they're pretty big. If like they're able to take one down, they're definitely gonna like use it for all it's worth.
Mm.
Like what looks like one pelt covers like the whole room easily, like the floor. Sorry, I choked on swallowing my saliva for a second. I was like, my throat didn't work.
Interesting.
But as he's kind of eating, his like ears like he like stops for a second because he hears the crunch. He's like, oh, and he goes back to eating.
Sweet.
You see that there's like lots of supplies and stuff in there.
Oh.
But other than that, it just looks like a guy eating. You think that this might be the guy who's shirking his work?
We'll let him keep shirking his work. And we'll go back to our
Overtime?
Oh god, that's fine. And we don't need anything with paperwork, so I think we're just gonna go look for this dragon and make sure nobody really sees us. What do you think?
That's fine. You guys can you don't need to roll again. You can continue to sneak past him.
Do we want to go that way or that way?
You can try to go down the little icy guy if you want. It's up to you guys.
The other way sounded like it was dangerous and we could possibly get hurt. So I think perhaps we should see if there's a way to like proceed without taking damage.
Sure.
Because I think we're about to enter a boss fight.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you guys continue through the tunnel. You kind of hear like the wind howl through the outside. It kind of goes past the gates and kind of makes a haunting and eerie tone, like It almost sounds like there's people singing, but there are no people to be sung. Well, there's people here. There's not singing.
There's no people. to begin
The tunnel winds around into a semicircle that opens up to a natural stairway made of stone and ice.
Wow.
To the east, a smaller shaft. Only
Very,
oh, sorry.
very
And then to
Ah.
the east, that's the thing that connects. Sorry.
Mhm.
And then you kind of see down there. It looks like at the very end there's some sort of bridge.
I look at the bridge. What do I see with my open eyes?
My brand. But so at the point you are now, you see real far down. Hold on, like that. It kind of opens up to like a second cavern. You see two snow fox that are training. They're fighting with glaives, and they kind of curse at each other every time like one lands a blow on the other. They don't seem to have noticed you guys yet, but they're kind of training with two training dummies kind of at the end near where the bridge is. And kind of carrying down from the wind, you hear, yes, we're going to go this way, to the Blackthorn Wood. Every now and then you just kind of hear like certain like words that you recognize, like the woods, like raid, stuff like that. Sounds like a pretty big booming voices talking to somebody about plans for something.
Do we hear anything?
Do we hear that coming from this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually where the voice is coming from.
So there's nothing coming from the bridge.
Other than the two foxes fighting now, it sounds like the voice is kind of coming like down that way.
Does it sound like
I want to hold it.
booming like a dragon booming, or like booming like
Booming like it's a big guy. You don't know if it's a dragon, but it's a big thing talking. And considering you're in the lair of a dragon, I'd say it'd be safe to assume it's possibly a dragon.
A salamander.
Salamander.
I want to take these two guys out, so they
my
can
God.
go. Oh
I thought you said your leg. I was like, is she using a mini?
no, my leg fell off.
Mm-hmm.
no! I got a new one.
Hey,
Didn't attach it
luckily for you, if your leg does fall off, we have a really nice amputee theater that you can go to. It's right over here.
Ew. Thanks. Yay.
So
No,
what
it's
do
the
you guys like to do?
amputee theater.
We can like scout ahead of this hallway and see if we could like see the dragon, and if we don't, we could double back. Cause we could like stealth.
Thing is just hanging off of your neck.
Mhm.
I didn't notice it until just now. Because I put mine on. Sorry.
I guess the silence is a yes, so I'm just gonna start stealth in that direction.
You can do whatever you
I
want.
didn't.
Tilly will follow with Clove. If Clove's going by herself, just strength in numbers.
Oh, we're sneaking that way.
for your report.
I think they're just scouting ahead first.
Oh.
The two so you can't really draw a ramp, but kind of like where that little thing intersects those two caverns, it's like a ramp that goes down, so they can't see you guys, but you can see them.
So this is a ramp.
No, but like down this way.
Is that Rampart?
Like it's a hill that goes.
Yeah, it's like a pretty steep slant, but not so much that like you couldn't go up and down, you know.
Just
Yeah, there we go. That's enough for me.
Um.
Yep, and then you and Tilly will roll for stealth.
We have to hide now.
3.
You underestimated me. Their power.
Tilly seems to not be very good at being quiet, but excuse me, but you're kind of able to kind of like cover like every time like she'll go to talk or something, like you'll put your like tail in front of her mouth, she'll be like, and you're able to kind of shut her up for a little bit.
We could shit her
So I
up
just wanna
permanently.
like
Just like a mother.
peek my head around just to
We're very
see if I
loud.
can see anything.
Oops. Sorry, I just accidentally like it just like condensed the whole PDF into one tiny little image because I swiped too hard. Okay. A high bluff overlooks a large pool of water. To the south, a natural ramp can be seen rising from the lake, where Ice Fang is speaking, kind of like a platform. Seems like he's talking to some strange skeletal beings you've never seen before. They have like they wear like general like splint mail armor, but their skulls kind of have like a blue flame coming off of them. And then there are some like larger snow foxes there as well. You think they might be his generals, perhaps, in the way that they're all kind of conversing. You see that there are 3 frostbite spirits floating around, just around the like entrance, like by where you guys are. With your knowledge of magic, you know that with Garn's blessing, you don't think that they'll be able to notice you unless you actively attack them because they're undead.
I hope the dragon is undead.
Wouldn't that be the biggest power move? Like,
No.
in all seriousness, like...
You're just like walking around him. He's like, but yeah, you see. So like so there, we would have to flip the map to the other side for that room. But it's that whole top area is like a bluff, and then deep down, I'm talking like maybe like 50 or so stalks is kind of where you see Ice Fang addressing them on like his little platform of ice, and then surrounded by the lake.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab Tilly by like the back of her shirt and run back to the party. And then once I'm like out of earshot, I'm just I feel like he's in there. There's like a lot of things in there.
Yeah,
There's like other wolves, and then there's these skeletal things, and
Sounds
there's
like
like a spirit
surrounded
thing in
by
there as well.
Yeah, we'll just like flip it over when it gets to that. But yeah, you saw him, and he's huge. You've never seen it. Like he's even bigger than like the wolves that you've seen before. You've never really comprehended seeing a beast this large before. He's like bigger than like your house. His scales, kind of like are slick and glisten with like an icy glow, and he has lots of different ice crystals kind of jutting from like different parts of his body.
He speaks like this. He has a very scary tone. Terrified.
Get those pictures of Spider-Man.
Arr.
So yeah, he's in
We're
there.
gonna go in their houses and wreck up the place.
He's talking to some wolves right now, and then there's also like some like wisps or something in there, but I don't think they'll attack us unless we attack them because we were blessed by that god. But I also think that like there's a lot of enemies in there, so we should maybe be like ready if we're gonna go in there and fight. And I don't know if like those other two would be able to join or not. If we should maybe like knock them out before we go in there, or if like we should
Take
like,
a breath, Lassie.
That's what I was thinking.
You
And
doing that
I
by
don't.
accident?
How many feet is that?
It's 5 stalks per square.
How many stalks long is the rope that my anchor is on then? Because you said it was about 3 feet.
No, you know it's not 3 feet. I said it was like 10 stalks,
I don't know what that means.
and then you were like, "Great, that's like 3 meters." I'm like, "No, it's
3
not."
meters? No. Okay, 10
So
stalks.
your rope can go like 2 squares out.
2 squares? Okay,
Yeah.
it works. 1, 2. I want to just run up and can I grapple 2 of them at the same time? Like swing my anchor in a circle.
I don't know how this grapple rules are, but I know in I know it's not D&D, but in D&D you can grapple once with each arm. So
I
I'd
have
say
an
you can
anchor.
try.
I don't know if I can grapple both of them with my anchor at the same time.
Maybe you grab one with your arm and you try to grapple the other one with your anchor.
Fair.
You can certainly try, and
I
you
will-
have pretty high strength.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna. Where am I in this one? I want to go up, get 2 of them away. Well, I guess I'll go to this one, and I'll try and get my arm around that guy's neck, and slowly knock him out through strangulation. And I'll whip my dear lovely anchor around at the other guy, and it'll wrap around him, and he'll fall down, and then you guys can apprehend him.
You can
I'll just
certainly
run out and
try.
do it. And
I will
assume-
say the first one you'll just roll regular. The second one, the DC will be a little bit higher.
Okay.
But the first one will be.
I'm
I'd say the ice foxes are about the same size as you are. They're a little bit bigger, but they're pretty beefy guys.
And this is physical, right?
Yep.
I have 9 dice for that.
Would you like to borrow some
Whoa.
dice?
That's
I think
a
you had
success.
10 because you got that item.
That's 1.
I think she said the item made it 9.
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So the first one is a success. And would you like to roll for the second one?
The second one, grappling is also one of my skills. I don't know what that does though.
Gives you an additional
Yeah, you
dice.
get an extra dice. So
So
It's
it's
10.
I mean, you don't need to roll another one for the first one, but yes, you do get 10 for the second one.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, 5.
And then you'll get 2 more.
You rolled only 8.
6.
6.
Unfortunately, the second one is not enough. You were just 1 shy. It was 7 for the second one. But you do manage to grapple the first one, and you kind of
to successfully knock him out.
No.
I almost knocked myself
You have
out.
him restrained, and you're kind of crushing his windpipe just enough that he kind of goes to bark out, but it's just like. But the Taco's like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" And he goes to attack you, so it's now initiative. And I don't know who we start with first.
Me.
Sure, you'll go first, and then we'll just go clockwise like last time.
The wolf that's attacking should probably
Fox.
go first. Fox.
Yeah, well,
sorry.
he's gonna go first, and then it's like a surprise-ish round, and then it'll go to you. Hold on, I have to. PDF load's kind of slow. There we go.
Always wanted to kill Arctic Fox character.
I wanted to take them both out at the same time.
Okay. So Fox that is
Silently.
currently unrestrained is like, oh! You kind of see he like gnashes his fangs at you and goes to swing his glaive.
Does that work?
Well, I didn't roll yet.
How about
Don't
now?
forget you have evasion dice.
I
if
do
you
have
wanna use
evasion
any.
dice. Yeah, I'll see how well you do.
So he got 2 successes.
I don't remember what that
So,
is.
How many?
He
how
hits
many?
you twice.
It's
How
me
many?
twice.
How many ability dice or how many dodgy dice do you get?
What's
I
your?
have...
Do you know what your
Yes, I do. I have 3 of them.
So you can roll up to 3 if you'd like, or you can just take the
I'm
L
gonna
and then
save
use
all
it
of
next
them.
round.
I'm gonna save all of them for the dragon round, I think.
Yeah.
No, they refresh every
They
round.
refresh every round
Oh,
of combat,
yeah.
so there's
Well,
there's no reason not to use them all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use them.
so you
So,
roll,
yeah, just roll
so you,
3.
you basically roll like a contested attack.
Yeah. So if you get a 5 or 6, each 5 or 6 means that you evade that attack.
Okay, I'm gonna try with 2 first. 5. That's okay.
So only 1 hits.
okay.
So you will take 6 slashing damage.
You take from armor first.
All my
Then-
armor.
Yes.
My armor is gone.
No, you
No.
guys fixed it when you
Oh,
did
good.
the rest.
I did it.
I fixed everyone's armor
Yep.
at the end of the last session.
And then
Oh, yeah.
he will spend 2 mana to deal an additional 4 ice damage to you.
Okay, what was the first damage?
So
amount?
you take 10 damage total.
10 total. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Got it.
And then it is your turn.
It is my turn. Assuming I still am able to have that guy in my arm, tucked into my armpit, slowly losing consciousness, I would like to grab my dear lovely anchor by the hoop on the top and quite simply whack the offending fox atop the head.
Yep.
Using Mighty Swing because it's the equivalent of a warhammer, which makes me happy. 2 dice. 1 success. 18 damage.
Yep, he takes it. He's like, ah. Oh.
Oh,
Ah.
Ooh.
I. Sometimes why?
Why?
And then it
you.
is Eliwick's turn. See this going down from the top of the slope. It's got no friends and you got no hope. That's an M&M rap.
And then my new flame blade thing that I learned. Can I like? Is it like summon and slash in front of me, or can I like summon them and then have them like?
Yeah, you can summon it and it like you can move it around freely.
Gotcha.
Up to your movement speed.
Wait, warhammers are two-handed.
Oh. Well, let's just say next time you'd roll with disadvantage. Or you
Okay.
just subtract 1 dice from it. No worries.
Sorry.
It's fine. We're all learning this game.
I am going to spend 4 MP to summon the flame blade. I'm
Mhm.
going to have it shoot off towards the fox who's not being choked out currently.
Mhm.
You said you get 2 attacks with that?
Yep, so you would technically roll 6 dice.
Alright, so I shoot it off at him.
You can make up to 2. You can make 1 attack if you want up to 2. So it's your choice.
I'll make 2 attacks with it. I don't do anything.
Aw, rough. Well, it's still out, so your next turn you can try to hit with it again.
Did you say rough because you're a fox?
No.
No, I said rough because it was Shylock.
Hey, foxes can squeak, I guess.
And it is now Glove's turn.
I'm gonna say I'm just on this one, so 5, 10, 25. And I'm gonna try and like hide and just like be keeping an eye out in case anybody gets hurt.
You can hold your action to like heal if you see like somebody take enough damage that you think they need to be healed.
Is it like the shitty way in D&D where if I do that, I'm gonna already spend the NP? Or...
No, you would just use it if you cast a spell.
Okay. If anybody takes actual real damage, then I will do. Yeah, I'll do healing wounds.
Okay. And it is now Rocky's turn.
I'm going to. Can I use my action move?
You can use your movement to move. Or you mean like your action? I don't see why not.
Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25.
I think don't bunnies get a leap thing? Or is that in my head?
I can leap up to 3 times my height, which is 6 feet.
Okay.
Or 6 tall. Sort of.
Gotcha.
And I'll just use my action to move all the way.
Okay, yeah. Not a problem. And then it is Tilly's turn. And she is going to do the same as Rocky. So I guess just like move her up like behind Rocky. Because she was a couple feet behind him. Yeah, that's good. 1 square back, actually. I think she was a little bit farther than him. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you once it's my next turn.
She says. And now it is the Snow Fox's turn. The one that you have grappled is going to attempt to break free from your grapple.
And I told him no.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
I told him no, so he has to roll with disadvantage.
No. Got him. Bless you.
I was there for a moment.
No, Wesley sneezing.
So he got
Very
4
petite little
successes, so I would say since you got such a high roll, he would need 5 to break free from you. So he almost gets free, but you're able to just kind of like, ugh. You just flex and like push him back in. He's like,
My bicep is twice the size of his head.
And the second one,
I'm Johnny
we'll
Bravo.
kind of like look at the group of rushing enemies. Look at
I
like
said
his
Russian.
Russian, and then the group of his one friend being attacked. He's like, "Sorry, mate," and he's gonna try
That's
to
the
run
wrong
for that
accent.
bridge. Different every time. They're all from different places.
They're Russian, but they got Australian accents.
How about we finish this?
And then Rocky, if you would like to try to do an opportunity attack and swing at the guys he's running for
I'll
the bridge.
swing my left. 1.
Yep, and he's running, so he's not gonna attempt to evade.
So it'll be 8
Ow.
damage plus 2, so it'll be 10 damage.
It hurt.
Wow.
Okay, it looks like his armor's pretty badly damaged now, and if any more attacks were to land on him, he'd be taking not armor point damage. To eloquently put it.
So Nad.
We live in a mad world.
Does that mean I get to do that to him now?
I'd say you can't make an opportunity attack because you're grappling.
So where's he running?
So he is... No, other way. The other, like the bridge. Yeah, there. He's like just there. I'd say his movement's a little hindered because he had to pick his way around and he got yoinked at. And then it is your turn. Misha.
I'm trying to knock that guy out. Has it succeeded yet?
No.
How about now?
You can try to focus your whole turn to
Yeah.
choke him out.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, I'd roll a
Yeah.
physical check.
I'm gonna knock that guy out. I have.
But this isn't gonna be counting as a grappling. It's just like a chokehold. So just, you still get 9 dice.
I was gonna say, ooh,
Like,
ooh,
yeah,
9
right.
dice. I don't know. 1 success, 2 successes. Excuse me.
Your excuse.
I think you get to roll more. You get
3 successes.
And one more dice.
9. That's 3 successes.
You get pretty close, but you're just not quite able to completely like choke him out. You kind of feel like his like as he's kind of clawing at your arm, he falters for like a few moments, but then he kind of finds like a second wind.
That's rough.
And it is Eliwick's turn.
I'll try and hit that guy with the flame blade again. The one who's not being choked out.
The one who's running away.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't hit
You may
them.
enjoy it.
3 successes for a total. Is he gonna try and evade?
No, P is too busy just trying to like generally run.
Oh, right. That is a total of
89 damage.
24
Wow.
points of fire damage.
Ooh, yeah, his tail's actually on fire. He's like, ah! He's like trying to put it out. Did a pretty fair amount to him.
That was totally not fair. Damn.
He yelps out in pain. Would you like to move anywhere?
Yeah, I'll move right into combat with him, and if he looks like he's gonna run, I'm gonna get ready to like maybe try and jump at him and kind of hold his ankles together.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
didn't like exam, leave a yelp for you.
That's Clove's turn.
How do you calculate the damage on a spell?
It should say like roll. It should say like attack 3 and then like damage 6 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only got
So
like
I
one
just wasn't
set.
understanding. Did you just say 24?
Yes.
For the flame blades,
Eight.
so she rolls 3 dice. If that's 3 successes, each success deals 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I
Or
was basically
on-
trying to figure out.
On this particular occasion, if one had an item that gave them +2 to any success with a fire damage attack, like I do, that would make each success be worth 8 damage instead of 6 damage. 3 times 8 is 24.
Is it?
It is indeed.
It's 20 than 24.
I don't want the guy to get away, so I'm gonna do Flame Blade as well.
Sure.
You said we could
she
do
hurting.
2 attacks?
Yeah, so you could do 1 attack for 3 dice, or you can do up to 2 attacks and roll 6 dice. So it's up to you. Like if you want to just knock somebody out and only do 1 attack, you know. So you roll 6 dice to see if they hit.
She's out for blood.
1.
Yep, that's enough. He was at 5 HP.
Yeah.
So you're just like, oh god,
Hook him.
guide me. And your blade kind of whizzes by Eliwick. You kind of feel like the warm like wind go by you, and as you slice the fox up, his whole body just ignites in this holy righteous flame. You feel the lion from above going, ha ha ha, evil guys are dying.
Wow.
But
Yeah, she's just like,
unfortunately,
oh god, I killed someone.
I like the lion dad.
but unfortunately, he's like chaotic wholesome.
I thought he's like a dad.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah,
as
we always say that.
this fox is ignited, the rope and wooden bridge ignites as well. You kind of hear, and you kind of hear like the ropes give way as they burn and kind of fall and slap against the side of the ravine.
It's not good. If I heard that.
Sounds like you guys are gonna have to go
Yeah.
No, we're gonna fly down.
I can fly down.
a long.
Still
Shival and
slightly
Fuka.
crying but trying to pull herself together. Clove's gonna go up to you and give you a serving of berry jam, which will restore 6 MP.
Thanks, you murderer.
Wait,
Kidding.
does the
The fox that's in your arm, like he sees that he's clearly very outnumbered, and he just like holds his paws up like this passively. Anyway, I won't shout nothing. Just don't do to me what you did to him. He points at his charred, burned corpse friend.
Okay, then all you gotta do is relax and take a nap for a couple hours, and she squeezes a little bit harder, so you take
Yeah, I'd say if you guys just chill there for a couple minutes, he eventually passes out.
Yeah, he'll just pass out. He
Enjoy
doesn't
that
have to.
first.
He doesn't have to die.
Yeah,
He just doesn't have to be awake right now.
Yeah, no,
Isn't it
you're able
infuriating watching
to.
other people live out your dreams?
Misha doesn't want to kill anybody.
Get
Doesn't
her
want
character
to.
next by request.
Huh?
Her character next by request, apparently.
And just if anybody wants to collect weapons, not that we're probably gonna be playing after this, if you want his glaive, it's attack 3, damage 6, and it deals ice damage.
I'll clock it.
I don't know, just if you want a cool weapon.
I have a cool weapon.
I mean, it literally is a cool weapon.
Yeah,
That's true.
Stay frosty. Yeah, as he's passing out, stay frosty.
I thought you said C
Points just towards his dead
Ow.
friend.
Maybe don't use it on the ice dragon though.
Power move.
It's for decoration.
It might heal him.
I don't think it heals him. I just don't think he takes. I think it's like half damage.
Still not great.
Not to Meadow, but I'm pretty sure it's half damage.
It's only 6.
Oops.
Alright, I guess we need to go do the thing that we're here for.
Hell yeah. Oh wait, that's not really what you would say.
Let's go.
The line between you and your characters blur.
So
We're bringing the bodies with us.
I think we should stop though because those ghost things are right there and they won't attack us.
So
if
hold
they
on, I
don't
forgot.
know we're there.
So in that first cavern where you guys were fighting the ice fox, right? Yeah, you notice that there's a little natural ramp made of stone and ice. It looks like this might be a way that Ice Fang kind of gets out of the lake because it leads down into the murky, cold water.
Ooh, I want to go there. I can swim.
Are you sure about that?
You can freeze the water around you.
I
That
can
would
hold my
hurt.
breath. for
It's another
25
possible
minutes.
way in, you think, from what they've told you of what's over there. But it looks like it's risky, just like how like the other ice path was risky. So
Yeah.
But Anakin,
you're more than
you're
welcome
high
to make
ground.
the risk. Just know that there's possible consequences.
That's true.
So it's up to you whether you're feeling frisky.
This end comes in like above, so we'll have like the high ground.
You guys go that way, and I'll go back here. No,
We're
let's
splitting the
split
party.
I'll just go with you guys.
What has splitting part ever backfired?
I'm going to go befriend these orcs, all 10 of them. I'm
At the
falling.
same
well.
It seems like I'm falling.
Oh my goodness.
Are there manticores here?
No, there's a statue to Gorkazah here.
Ask our barbarian lizard folk when he got blown off of the cliffside.
We have to go find.
The question whose fault was that can be on multiple people. Like the person.
Was it
eating
when
him.
we volleyball spiked our druid in V shape to the ground in between two hellhounds? Was it when our blood hunter and flying ranger fucked up the handoff between the druid getting it one side to the other?
Incorrect. I was not playing a blood hunter at that point.
Oh right, gunslinger.
Correct, because I was going to say we made up for it because after the night he got blown off the cliff. The night after he just got blown, so it all worked out.
Anyway, would you guys like
Our druid
to?
also got killed by splitting the party as well.
Would you
Yeah.
guys like to sneak around again?
I would.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else is gonna.
Sure.
I'll do my best. Oh, not bad.
1.
It's agility, right? No.
Yes.
Yes.
2. Cool.
3.
You guys feel like you're being pretty decently quiet as much as you can for, clanking around with metal swords and shields and stuff like that. You get to the edge. It looks like the spirits are kind of flying a little bit higher now. They haven't really taken notice to you guys. It looks like Ice Fang has just kind of finished briefing his generals at the bottom of like the little ravine thingy. Chasm, I guess, was a more apt description. The dire beasts and the snow foxes kind of like nod. They give him like a salute, and they kind of exit through respective tunnels at the bottom. And it looks like it's just Ice Fang left.
Do we see a boat?
No.
Are the like spectral things still here, or did they?
Yeah, they're up there, but it looks like they're just like higher, kind of in like the cavern ceiling. If you guys would like to search for any type of way down, you can.
I
With
will
a
search.
search check.
I will search for any type of way down.
Was it
I
intellect?
will also search.
Yes.
I'm gonna listen to see if
One.
the dragon is doing anything. What do I roll for that again?
It's still your intelligence. It's just like you would be hearing instead of seeing,
Okay.
so you could get different information.
No.
4.
4.
1.
Unfortunately, you guys don't really get much, but Eliwick and Clove, you guys can kind of see that there appears to be some worn divots that kind of go down diagonally and like loop around. You think that you would be able to make it down, but you don't know how well you'd be able to do it stealthily. You think he'd probably see you guys.
Do we have, like, gear with ropes in it?
I have
Yeah, you
a
guys have
rope.
like general like rope and stuff like that.
Do we think we could, like, propel people down stealthily?
I don't think your rope is long enough.
Like, if we tied all of our ropes together?
You could try that. I don't know how sturdy it'd be,
Also,
but you can certainly try.
you don't need
Eliwick's fine.
you don't need to worry about rope for me because I can float. Do you want me to float down there and distract them while you guys go down? Because I could do that. And that way you don't have to worry about being like super stealthy.
But you make it hurt if you go down there all by yourself?
Well, yeah, but if you guys go for backup, I'm just going to be very charming to
To be
begin with.
fair, dragons can't fly. So if anything, you just float out of his nasty maw.
Exactly.
Before you ice press.
Just fly above it.
How about you
Just-
can do that, and I'll go the back way just in case something goes awry while they're climbing down.
You could,
Okay.
That could work.
We'll go from 3 different ways. Perfect. Just be sure to be quick, shot way you don't get murdered.
And don't attack the spirits, because they won't be able to see us unless we attack them.
I
Fair.
wasn't planning on it.
We're not
Alright, I'm gonna go down and distract them.
Okay, so we'll do you, and then we'll do you, and then we'll do you guys going down the thingy.
I kind of walk off the side of the cliff and I just hover and I will just like flap my tiny little Fuka wings and just kind of like
There's like little sparkles that kind of trail behind you just because I say so. It's cute.
but I will float down until I'm about, I'll say, halfway down. So like I'm still 25 malms above
Moms. Not a problem.
above Ice Fang. And I will say, excuse me, Mr. Fang.
You can live here. Sorry, no. How did you get in here? Past my elite guards. Recall the guards not being so elite.
Oh, they're pretty elite.
I just kind of floated by them.
He kind of like inspects you. You appear to be too small to be a sizable snack. Only be 1-2 moms top size.
Yeah, I'm pretty little.
Well, good for you, small poke. He kind of like gestures like his like big clawed hand at you to like dismissively get out of here. I don't want to concern myself with you.
Well, actually, I came here with a business proposal.
I mean,
What?
Oh, you want me to repeat those 2 words?
Yes, please. I'm a little hard of hearing.
hey.
I said I came here with a business proposal.
I like to imagine like your spit's raining down on him, and he's just like, it's like raining down like little icicles.
The business proposal.
Quite the messy one, aren't you?
So how's this business proposal gonna go?
I came here with a business proposal.
All right, I'll fine. He like makes like a big like motion with his like fangs. That his fangs always kind of look like they're big icicles. He's like humoring you. He seems like he's doing you a favor. What exactly is your proposal?
So,
What is the name of the city that we live near again?
Silverthorn.
are you familiar with the city of Silverthorn?
Oh my god.
That's where I get most of my glorious horns from.
Well, perfect. You know, my sister runs the bestest.
Well, sister has the best tits.
Wow. Good to know.
Honey, comma, suckle, her ears twitch.
Honey,
Somebody's talking about me.
I forgot the comma. Ah!
So that's what the dragon's crime is: sexual harassment.
Panda.
Panda.
Sexual harassment. Panda. So while this is happening, we'll cut to you sneaking around to the slope. Are you going to attempt to go down the slope, or are you just going to wait on it?
I'm gonna wait on it and see if I'm actually needed. They don't know I'm here right now. I'm backed up, man.
Alright, cool.
Because it looks like I just swooped down into the water and popped up on his island, right?
You think?
I think. So that's what I'm gonna do.
And then
Can I, like,
I'm gonna have you
investigate?
guys do your.
Sorry.
I'd say you can choose to either do strength checks to how strong of a hold you have going down, or agility checks for how like dexterous you are picking your way down the cliffside.
I don't spot any
Yeah.
dark
Drag.
blobs in the water, do I?
The water looks really fucking cold. You don't think anything's gonna be in there unless it has to be. So I'll be kind and I'll say your foot slips and you're like, I'm gonna wait for her to go down a little bit first before I try.
I
You
mean,
went
because I'm so big, could he just like piggyback?
no, you're not that much bigger than him.
Well, he's like a stalk, and I'm like almost 4 or 5, right?
I don't think so.
How big are you again?
I'm 4 stalks and a half.
I'm
Oh.
like a tiny bit short.
I'm gonna say no
shorter.
just because he has like full armor on
Okay.
and like 2 weapons now.
That's true.
But you're able to start making your way down, and Tilly kind of starts making her way down too with no problem. And you can roll again to see if you. That is enough for the first part. So you make your way the same distance down as them. Well,
6
there's
physical.
I mean, there's a couple rolls you'll have to make since it's like such a big loop around. Then we're gonna go back to you.
My sister runs the bestest, most scrumptious tea house in all of Silverthorn?
Yeah.
In all of Silverthorn. This comes with a couple of benefits that we could offer to you. First off, we hear a lot of news, showing any big scores come in. We can definitely feed information to you on where to best find them so that you can be getting all of the best raids off in Silverthorn.
You can cut to the next one now.
Well, no, because you're gonna have to do a social roll.
Oh.
To see how convincing you are. And what exactly would you gain from giving me this information?
Well, hopefully, we also would like to become the official tea and biscuit provider of your entire gang. So that way, like it would be like a contract. You would give us like some money, and we would not only give you information,
Oh, hold
but
on.
we would keep you.
Why would I give any of my hoard to you? I don't even pay these guys. He like gestures to nobody's there, but
Oh, well, you can have them pay us then.
no, this is all slave labor.
Well, that's still
Maybe
some,
doing
yeah,
that.
that's still some money, right?
Not giving it away. And then roll
Can you-
roll a social check.
Can you pay us in exposure?
He just puts you outside until you die of frostbite. That's kind of exposure.
Put you in a cardboard box on the side of a road.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh no.
Nope.
So I
One.
think maybe roll outside.
He just kind of like raises like a icy eyebrow, and he kind of paces around a little bit, kind of like gauging the distance between you two. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of nods. Interesting. Go on. And then, do you want to try to go down, or are you just gonna keep remaining there?
Is he a little bit further away from me?
You can't see.
Oh, I can't see.
It's like so like there's like a big icy wall, and then there's like a tunnel that goes down into the lake. Like you wouldn't be able to see him. It's just like a big wall. But you're like, with your knowledge of waterways and ottery goodness, you're pretty sure that it does connect to the lake that he sits atop of.
I can hear this, right?
You can't hear him exactly, but you do hear like the voices going back. and
I
forth.
can hear that.
And it doesn't sound like fighting.
I want to say I
Yeah.
want to just wait until it's calm because I'm sure I can get there quickly enough.
Then we're gonna go back to these three rolling to get down the next bit of the way.
Three.
That's just enough. Okay, yeah, you guys all make it down, but it seems after this point it's gonna get a little bit more treacherous. You think that there are kind of 2 more jagged bits you'll kind of have to get past before you can kind of just hop on over to his platform.
But you're halfway down.
Do I
Exactly.
think that like if I stood on my tippy toes and went like this, it would make it easier for him? Because he could just
No.
like hop into my hands. And I
Because
could
then
just,
you're on your tippy toes on ice. It's easier for him, but not so much for you. Then we're gonna go back to Eliwick.
About your business proposal.
So I am using like my little wand to kind of like draw like pie charts and stuff
Yes,
in the air.
I love it.
So anyway, you can see we offer green tea, black tea, and a really good spiced vanilla honey tea. This could definitely invigorate some of your children and kind of help get them through the cold days here. Also, biscuits. We have ginger snaps. They're kind of like one of our top sellers.
Do they come in dragon size?
We could bake something that big, sure.
Have ovens that large? I find it quite questionable.
The biggest oven we have, we could probably make something that's
It's about 7 moms wide by 6 moms deep.
yeah, we can probably make a cookie that's at least like I see maybe 10 stalks in diameter.
He actually does seem like cookies. I haven't had one in a while. That doesn't sound too bad. I'm getting quite tired of eating things like you.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I am. I'm really a little small.
Yes, like I said, you're only 122 moms full.
Correct.
And as everybody knows, a dragon's stomach is 60 to 70 moms.
Those are certainly some fractions.
You're a guilt
And he seems pretty wrapped up in conversation with you so far.
Do I have to roll charm again or no?
No, not for right now.
Since this seems to be very wrapped up, I do want to go into the water and I want to like peek around and see if I can just find the boat. Maybe dock.
Sure. So you are confirming that you're going in.
Going in.
Okay. You need to make a physical check as you kind of step on the slope. It's very slippery. Make sure you don't completely fall.
1,
Oh no.
2, 3, 4.
That's enough.
4.
Yep, you pass. So you're able to kind of just like kind of steady yourself with your hands on like either side of the little wall, and like
Oh,
like a
I belly
control.
slide on.
Oh, you purposefully
Water.
fall in then.
I belly slide into the water.
And as you go into the very cold water, you need to make another physical check.
Can I
to
use
see-
that one?
No, to make sure that the water doesn't shock you. Oh, never mind. You're
One
not.
chance.
I didn't read the last part. You're immune. Never mind. You're fine. You're doing real good.
Hey.
As you're swimming around, you notice it looks like his whole entire hoard is at the bottom of this lake. You see a sunken ship and like a ton of gold, jewels, weapons, armor, but you're not entirely sure if you can get any of that stuff out while he's there. But some brain thonking for
So-
later.
I thought we just buried Tilly in the sunken ship. Call it a day.
Let me die with my child. I just imagine her corpse like floating up, and then like you guys like tie it, so it's like
A little like a plug. Can I like pull the plug on this and just take the ship?
there's no plug for this lake. Sorry.
Are there like
But as
entrances?
you're kind of like circling around, you see that there's another entrance. It's like an underwater entrance. You think that this might be how he kind of very quickly gets to the outside world and then kind of like disappears and nobody knows where he's gone. And excuse me. And then you see that there are a couple pillars that kind of like of ice and stone that stick out, and they look like platforms that you could jump up onto if you climb them. They don't look too slippery enough to climb. Like you think you could get a grip on them
Okay.
and not talk. And then we're gonna go back to you guys. I'm just gonna have you make 2 rolls in a row, and then I say we should just take a quick break, and then we'll get back to the fight.
Sweet. I'm gonna steal everything. Wait, I'm not a rogue.
You're not anything. You can do whatever you want. You can learn magic if you feel like it.
Are we still on?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're about to take a break.
We're about to take a break.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
you
that's
ended
fine.
it already.
Am I doing 2 rolls?
Yes.
That looks promising.
4 and then 3.
Oh yeah, that's enough. You guys are able to get down the rest of the way. And there's kind of like a little ledge that's just like a couple stalks. But you don't have to make a roll for the jump onto the platform. And Ice Fang kind of like stops as he kind of like definitely hears like more than one person now. And he turns, wait a second. I don't think you really wanted a business deal with me. Betrayal! My girlfriend betrayed me, and that's why I'm angry at everybody now. And we're gonna cut to break.
Oh.
Yeah, I like to have villains announce why they've been hurt.
You should never make some
Alright, we'll be back in 15.
You
Are
went.
you kidding me?
What? Did we literally come back to the down?
Alright, now we're good.
Are we on?
You played it, and you actually made it happen.
Wow.
Hi, we're back, and we're.
Wait.
Can you guys hear me? We're back.
You have a dot of eyebrow.
Oh,
Like a
no!
dot, like a straight up
No,
dot.
no, don't do technical difficulties. We're fine.
It's
So
rocking.
And you might have bumped it when you sat down. Just
There,
hang
it's
on
gone
to it
now.
so it's fine.
Anyways, I use lipstick on my eyebrows, so
Yeah,
whatever
that's
happens,
fine.
happens. Yeah, it's kissable.
And then eyeliner on your lips. of
What a
course.
BB.
Yeah.
It's me.
Anyways, this is Wildlands, and we're back. And Eliwick was successfully distracting Ice Fang long enough that the gang could sneak around the side, while Lady Odderington snuck up from the depths. So
Yeah, you can.
we're gonna start with. I'd say you guys get technically the surprise. So you guys get to go first. I don't know who goes first though, so I'm going to roll a d6. That is going to be Eliwick gets to go first, and then clockwise.
I'm really sorry about the ginger snaps.
I'm going to ginger snap you in half.
Oh,
Oh.
I prefer if you didn't.
And we're gonna once again cast Flame Blade,
Oh heck yeah!
Oh, we're going.
Okay, good question.
It's on.
and I'm gonna
yeet.
Alright.
Oh.
we got
He's going to attempt to dodge.
1 success.
So I'm gonna roll 2 evasion dice. Nope, he's not able to dodge. So he's just surprised enough that he kind of tries to move his massive body out of the way, but it just ain't it.
Pings him for 8 fire damage.
Yep, he's going to take a little extra because he's weak to fire.
Is he?
Yes.
I wonder why.
Because he's afraid of it.
Wow.
We can get rid of fear.
You said 8, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You think he's afraid of getting hit in the face by an anchor?
I think he's afraid of loss.
He's afraid of
And would you like to move
Loss?
or anything?
Volleyball.
I will continue to hover, and I will say, we don't have to kill you if you decide you would rather cease and desist.
I don't know what you're saying.
Cease
Something about your sister's tits again.
and desist. Yeah, I don't like how you're talking about my sister, her bodily parts. You're gonna die.
bodily parts.
Honey Kamasuckle goes and rests easy in bed.
Back home, she's
Rest
like teasing
easy.
constantly. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Anyways, it's now Clove's turn.
Alright,
Get him, Fergie.
I'm gonna do a flame blade.
Not wrong.
That's literally how Fergalicious starts.
4 successes.
Okay, he's going to attempt to dodge 2. And he got the 6 for both, so you hit him twice.
Okay, so that'll be 12 damage.
Yep, and he takes a little extra because he's weak.
And then it's gonna be like,
yeah.
If at all possible, you should maybe like try and stay in a line because like I could help a lot of people at once if you do.
and I'm going to circle around.
Him preparing his line breath attack.
To there.
Yes, do it.
It's a cone, don't worry.
It doesn't have to be a line from him, but it could be like,
Yeah, I'd say they just have to be within 10 stalks of you for you to cast it on them.
I have like a spell from my tomb.
Oh, I thought you were doing the warding thing.
Mm.
Okay. And it is now Rocky's turn.
I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
And I'm going to just swing my sword.
Certainly. And he has 1 evasion die left, so he's going to attempt to use it.
2.
They both hit. He did not
So that'd
successfully evade.
be 16 slashing and 4 fire.
Okay. And
Or
Yep.
whatever it is. That belongs to slashing thing.
you kind of just like rend it against his scales, and you think if you were to hit him with a regular weapon, there'd be a little bit more defense, but the blade almost kind of like melts into him like butter when you cut him with the fire attack.
That is both cool and disturbing at the same time.
He kind of screeches out in pain. Tilly is just gonna be like, "Everyone, me ship back!" And she is going to attempt to jump on his head and
Okay.
stab at his eyes, very much in Arwen fashion.
Somewhere in the world, Arwen's ears and sneezes.
He's just a regular rat in this world. She is able to jump onto him, but she didn't do it super great, so she's kind of just hanging onto like his hawk right now, and she's gonna have to spend a turn like climbing up on him. And sorry, my sock keeps rolling down, and it's pissing me off. And it is now Ice Fang's turn. I gotta pull up his.
What about Arwen?
I'm not Arwen yet.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, yeah, you
Anymore.
just roll physical to climb out of the water if you want to climb out.
So I heard Arn from like just a minute ago. I was like, oh yeah, Arn.
It's okay. Misha will. Not only is she gonna climb out of the water, but can I also like grab a large chunk of treasure off of the bottom and see if possibly if I like.
I think it would take all your movement just to swim to the bottom.
Okay.
So that's something that you could do in a couple turns. Like you'd swim down, grab something, then swim back up, and then climb to the top.
Nah, I'm good. I just didn't know if it would have like made him angrier or done something.
Probably a little.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm gonna climb out.
Yeah,
How
just
much
roll
movement do I
physical.
have? I have
Like 9.
40. Or speed. No, I have 9 strength.
Singing telegram.
1, 2,
In that voice.
3, 4.
Yep. 3 was enough. You're able to kind of like claw your way to the top, and you guys see Misha like dripping and covered in like little ice things, like emerging. Principal Strong Woman. And now it is Ice Fang's turn. So he is going to make 2 attacks. He is going to attempt to swing his tail at all 3 of you behind him.
Okay.
And then he is going to attempt to claw Eliwick out of the air.
We can use your evasion dice, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool.
Would he still hit me even though I'm like 15 away?
He's huge.
Oh,
He big.
I tried. Then I have a quick question.
Yes.
My armor says evade 8. What does that mean?
That's the maximum amount of evasion dice that you can have at one time.
Yeah, in
So
one-
even
Because
if
like
you're,
armor gives you higher HP, but then like you can only have so much evade because of it. Just
Yeah.
like how like plate mail and like D&D only lets you add like so much of your dex mod.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't make your evasion that number, but like let's say for whatever reason you somehow got your agility up to 12 and you had 10 evasion dice. If you were wearing plate mail, I think it allows your max evasion to be like 1. So you only get 1 evasion dice, no matter what your agility is. But on the bonus, you get like 100 bonus hit points. So
So give and take. But he hits 2 times with his tail. So is anybody rolling a whatchamacallit? Okay, I got 1.
What did I roll? Sorry.
Which one of us is a hit?
Where are you?
No, that's
Misha.
me.
Pat. Me.
Okay. Did you roll an evasion dice or no? He hits twice.
Like all of us?
Yeah, it's a big sweeping
Oh,
thing.
okay. I thought it like meant like he hit.
No, he
2
gets like
of the 3 of
2
us.
successes for the attack. It's kind of like back and forth.
I got 1 success.
I got 2 successes.
Awesome. So you're able to just basically like hop over his tail like a little jump rope, and then you guys each just take 1. I'd say like he gets you with like the forward swing, but you're expecting the back swing, and you don't take the damage from that. And from the tail attack, you take 10 damage, bludgeoning. Okay. And then he's going to attempt to attack. He's going to try to knock you out of the air. And that is 1 success to knock you out of the air.
Alright, I will attempt to use evasion. Nope. Second evasion dice. Yes.
Yep, you're able to just be like, whoop, float up or float to the side. He seems really annoyed. Get down there so I can get down.
But please, sir, I'm only 2 moms big.
2 moms, and then he like looks at you. 4 moms, 8 moms, 3 moms. Fill up my belly with you lot.
It's getting weird.
I can just snaps.
He's measuring you guys in liquid. And it is Eliwick's turn.
Mom is liquid.
Yeah, now it is now. Liquid moms.
Alright. So I can use like my bonus action to swing the blade this time?
Yep.
Cool, I will do that.
Can I level up?
Nope.
I was worth a shot.
1 success. 2, 3. 4 successes.
He will just try to dodge once.
Okay.
He's not.
4 successes is 32 points of fire damage.
Oh, heck yuck. Yeah, and he again takes extra because it's fire. How much extra? He seems to be pretty badly damaged, just like, he's not like slowing down or anything, but it seems like you guys have done a pretty decent chunk into his natural armor. It's kind of like bits and pieces of like the icy scales are like steaming and melting off.
So does that mean when the frozen armor comes off, he's just like a gross, wriggling,
He's
like
a
a fetus, like a fetus inside,
No.
like weird,
I mean,
veiny
it's
and
just
flesh
gonna
colored.
be like regular lizard skin.
Isn't that demon insight?
And it is now Clove's turn.
So we can see the guts on the outside of his body.
No, he's not see through. Well, maybe he is.
Trying to shit.
He could be.
I am going to attempt to swipe with my flame sword again. 5 successes.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna try. He'll take 4 evade. I don't know if he actually succeeds. Nope. Nope. Yep. So he succeeds twice. So you hit him 3 times.
Okay.
We'll
18
just
fire
go for a quick
damage.
time.
Okay. And he takes a
Not a
little
long
extra.
time.
I mean, I
Yeah,
got
more and
enough
more
hit
of
points
his
for a
scales
long
are kind
time.
of steaming and melting off. He's kind of like gnashing his teeth
Okay, yeah,
angrily. He
116
seems
hit
very
points.
frustrated. And it is now Rocky's turn.
I'm just gonna swing again with my sword. That's 2.
Yep, he doesn't have any more
Uh,
evasion dice.
16 slashing for fire.
Okay.
What?
Just say bang bang.
And Tilly is going to spend her turn climbing the rest of the way up onto him.
Sorry, I'm like staring into space.
That's fine. And it's Misha's turn.
Hey!
Misha.
I want to dig this anchor directly into this dragon's butthole. No, that wouldn't do much.
Pull the rope out.
What if, I mean, I could put the anchor in its butthole and then tear it from the butthole up its stomach.
What if you just like regular attacked it?
I'm gonna do that.
Instead of a colonoscopy.
That's a weird colonoscopy. 2 successes. So that's 2 attack dice.
Yep.
That's
18 damage each.
That's 36 points of bludgeoning damage, as you
Yeah.
might as well give him a fucking colonoscopy.
Try and insert your anchor.
Yeah, you beat the shit out of him. And it looks like
See, if he's dead, I want to do that.
no, you successfully. It looks like you've successfully rent away his icy armor.
So he's just fleshing
sure did.
now.
He
Great.
kind of just looks like a really like he looks kind of pretty if he wasn't such an asshole. Like a very like iridescent like blue and purple underneath. But it's very like smooth scales.
A wizard.
And it is now his turn. Kind of yelping out in pain, he snarls and he kind of like bunches his haunches and takes a mighty leap and leaps onto this platform.
Wow.
With Tilly, she's like, oh shit! Oh! She's screaming, like holding onto him for dear life. She almost falls off a couple times.
Do they get opportunity attacks?
No, it's a bit too. I mean, if somebody's like leaping out of the way, I think it's a bit difficult. But if you were to regular move out of, I'd say you guys would. And he is going to kind of like shake his head a little bit and like move his shoulders around, and he kind of like roars up at the sky, and you see in like the opening of this cave like a bunch of clouds start to like swirl and undulate in this magical forming of mist.
It's a Pokemon raid.
Yes. And like a huge storm of sleet just pelts down from the sky. So, I'm going to roll to see if it actually hits first.
Imagine it doesn't hit after all those theatrics.
He's for show.
So that is 4 hits. So, anybody who would like to evade, because you're all in the radius of it.
I have one more
One.
evade die.
No, it's a. Oh wait, no, this is technically the same round.
I got it.
Is it the same round?
Yeah, because it's all his turn counts as the same round, and then it refreshes once it's Ellie's turn.
I
So he
Yeah.
goes twice in the same round?
Wait, no. What's happening? Oh wait, you went.
It's his turn again.
Yes, I know. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, then I get 2 more.
Refresh.
Okay.
Well, that didn't do anything. 1 evade.
One.
One.
2. Okay, so Okay, so I'm just gonna use a calculator.
I thought you were going for a fist bump, and
Nope.
I was like, what's going on?
My elbow. Spot.
So who got one success? The three of you got one
Yeah.
success, right?
Yes.
So you guys take 36 points of bludgeoning ice damage,
Fuck you.
and you got 3 successes, correct?
Two.
I'm dead.
30.
And you take 24 points.
70, 30, 40.
Can I borrow your pen?
Great day to have 27 on my armor.
I have 2 hit points.
Well, not hit points. Armor
I have
points,
2
right?
hit points.
Her armor points ran out from the ice box.
How much was your armor?
27.
You took 27 points just from the fox?
I guess so,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think you took
You
27
only
from the box,
took
but did you
one
take roll over?
attack unless I really wasn't
She
paying
took
attention.
10, and then I think she took 10 from the swipe, and then
36.
Yeah.
All right, I am out of AP. I'm at half HP.
Dankeschön.
let's see.
I'm gonna die.
Minus
Yep, goodbye.
36. You said?
Yes.
This is
Okay.
where I get to do what I do best.
Exactly. I want everybody
Is
to
your
have
armor
enough.
actually depleted? Or?
No, I still got 34.
And you notice as the sleet is raining down from the sky, it looks like it regenerates some of the icy armor around his head.
No.
How's Tissy looking?
She's like, he's not in the radius of like the damaging part. This is just kind of like the fall off.
Yeah.
So she looks like she's okay, but she's freaking out.
She's in a shame.
You're gonna shake up. And it's down to Eliwick again.
Yes. Give me 1 second, because I think there's a rule that I just activated.
Her track card.
The only thing I want to mention for you guys is that I did say if you are in a line, I can heal people.
We're in a line.
And also don't forget you have the word spell.
I got into a line with both Eliwick and Nisha.
Yeah, but like these two are not in a line,
I tried.
and you're very far away from each other.
Oh no. I moved 5 stalks to the left. Is that okay?
Okay.
Now we're all in line.
We make some kind of triangle.
We can just say that was the movement that you made your last turn.
We made a right triangle.
Made it
All
by
right,
what?
so
Right triangle.
first,
Oh yeah.
I am gonna attempt to use my Moonlight spell in order to heal myself. I kill 4 of those. 5 of those. Nope, 4 of those, because I am injured. 1 success. 2 successes.
Roll one more, because as you feel Garn's warmth envelop you with love.
Oh, Garn.
2 successes.
Damn.
I like Garn. I really do. He's going
That's
on me
right.
every time you say his name.
That puts me back up to full HP, and that means I don't get a -1 to my dice roll here for my attack with the Flame Blade.
I think I just like the idea of a broy lion.
Yeah, and you can still attack with your flame blade.
Bro.
Him again with
Yep.
the Flame Blade. That is 1 success, 2 successes, 3, 4
Four.
successes.
Aha, aha.
3 successes.
All right, he takes 8 points of fire damage.
No,
then.
I mean you have 3. Like
Oh.
he only succeeded once. Sorry, I
Oh.
worded that funky.
24 points of fire damage.
Oh, that hurts me. He says as it hurts him.
Wow.
You see the oh, it's milking me.
Please.
You
Never
see
again.
the ice around his head is starting to. It seems like he was like excited that he was gaining some of his armor back, and I was pissed that it's immediately starting to melt away again.
It's getting hot in here.
And would you like to move at all?
Don't put your armor back on. He's already naked. I couldn't tell him to take all his clothes off. The dragon
Strip the flesh, salt the wounds.
Where did that come
I'm good.
from?
Borderlands. Okay, and it is Clove's turn.
Alright, I'm not gonna do what I thought I was gonna do. If I do my healing pause, since my flame blade is still up, does that still get its 2 attacks, or would it just get 1? Or...
Yeah, you can like focus your healing pause as like an action, and then do the flame blade as a bonus action.
Okay. Then boop. My paws will glow and I will touch you. And it heals for 11 hit points.
Oh yay, my lung isn't collapsed anymore. Thank you.
And then for the flame blade.
I feel
What?
my HP is pretty good.
HP's
4
pretty good.
successes.
I'm taking damage.
13
Oh, and
now.
as a heads up, because I'm stupid,
30
I forgot to mention, the terrain now counts as difficult terrain from the ice, so you would just have to spend double movement when you move.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, you were close enough, just like for a general reminder.
My movement's 45,
It's gonna
so
take me a while to get over
What
there.
if I just belly slide? Does it still give me disadvantage?
You'll belly slide, but like slow.
Uh,
Because there's like, I'd say there's like little shards of ice kind of sticking up. It's not
Oh.
completely slick.
so it'll gut me to try.
You might just have some ouchies.
No ouchies.
4 successes.
All right, and he's not going to attempt to dodge.
24 fire damage.
Sure.
If that math is correct.
4 times 6 is 24. I'm pretty sure.
Correct.
And he takes an extra 6. I've just been rolling a d6 for the extra fire damage. I wouldn't say he's bloodied, but he doesn't look particularly well.
Wow.
He kind of screeches out in pain as these flame blades are hitting him. And it is now Rocky's turn.
That's my turn.
Alright. And it is Misha's. Oh, wait. Tilly. Yeah, Tilly is going to kind of like crawl down his side and try to shake him. Let's see if it works.
Right between the ribs.
2 successes. And she gets 2 successful shanks right in between his ribs. She deals
10.
16. So it's not so bad. It's not so bad. And he's like, I should have eaten you when I took your ship. She's like, I hate you.
I hate you, Dad.
And then it is Misha's turn.
I like his old Dracula. Except it's like a dragon. I like it.
Bellow.
Eat your soul.
I can't get very far. And the only thing I can really do is like swing and anchor around. How far can I get? Only to here.
And it is half movement.
Oh, it's half movement.
Yep. But
Yeah.
If I get in the water, is it still half?
If we combo, can I do what I was gonna do now to help?
oh well, you already used your turn, but you can combo next round.
Right.
What did I'm stupid. You wanted to swim? You could swim, but then like it would take like another turn to get back up again.
Yeah, I know.
So
I mean, at this point, it would be 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Like,
Yeah.
you would spend your turn, get to here, and then have to climb out there, or you could spend the next 2 turns to get there.
If I get in the water, I don't get hit next turn. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I'm gonna get hit in the water. Is he gonna freeze all the water?
you can do whatever you want to do.
Alright.
You can play if you want to.
I'm
So
gonna.
you're a friend of mine. And if you don't play, then that's okay, because you're still my friend.
That was
I'm
on
just
this?
gonna. I'm gonna just come
It's
over and
inclusive.
hang out by Elliot.
Knock off her high pedestal.
Neil.
And it is now. Can you hand me his box? He's going to
Kinky.
get on his haunches again and leap and into the water. He disappears
I should have gone in the water.
into the depths. And you hear Tilly screaming for dear life, and then
Oh
and she
no!
is
finally
pulled
she-
underwater with him.
Finally, she goes silent.
I should have done what I wanted.
Rocky's ears soften.
Can I retcon?
Let's go home, guys.
And are you sure you want to be in water with the ice dragon?
Somebody has to get Tilly out.
And it is that's his turn. He disappears into the water.
Hmm.
And it's now Eliwick's turn.
Tilly's gonna see your boat and fucking choke that dragon to death.
Who is?
Huh?
Who's gonna check the dragon down?
Tilly.
She's gonna see your boat
I think it's
underwater.
Elliot. I'm just imagining the little tiny balls trying to.
Like holding on to a single tooth.
Yeah.
I'm done.
1 eyebrow icicle.
And I believe this is the last round that your flame blade is up, and you would just have to recast it next turn.
Yes.
And it is Cliff's turn. Does anybody else still need to be healed?
I mean, I'm only 13 HP. I can be healed again, but you probably don't want to waste another heal on.
I am full HP.
Everybody else is good.
10, 20, 30, 40. This entire circle is difficult terrain, right?
Yep, the breadth of the sleet storm was that circle.
Okay. I think I can just reach Pat.
Hello.
I'm going to cast Swiftness. For the next 3 rounds, you are magically 2 times faster.
There you go.
Woohoo. Me.
So there's your movement, action, and you got a bonus action if you want to. So you can use your stole as a bonus action if you wanted to use it. I don't know how hurt you are.
I'm not.
Okay.
Can I toss an item at someone?
Yeah.
Can I toss one of the uses of my strawberry jam to Misha?
Like a handful of jam or like the jar?
I said it was 4 uses, so maybe I just grab like a cracker and like scoop it on and just like toss the cracker.
No, I think you should like get a spoon.
You can throw the jar of jam at her, but I don't know how aerodynamic a cracker is.
Get a spoon for the jelly, pull the spoon back and fling it, and Misha will catch it in
There's
her
only like 1 square between us. Could I like hand out and like
Oh,
make
I'm
it
sorry.
like
I was
stick my
looking
face?
at Pat. You can just hand it to her.
Okay.
No, I'll just
1 use of strawberry jam restores 12 HP.
Yeah, which you can use on
Wow.
your next turn.
I can use it or I can't put it on yet.
You can use it on you can eat it your next turn. It's just not your turn to eat it yet.
Okay.
And it is now, or if you want, she can force feed it to you on her turn, so you don't have to eat it on your turn.
You want to feed me a cracker? It wouldn't be force feeding if I just open my mouth.
Sure.
So now you're healed.
Thank you.
That's all I could do on my turn anyway.
And then it is Rocky's turn.
Question.
Yes.
Can I hold my action and movement until the dragon get resurfaced?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that.
And so like his turn is then the new start of the round. You still get your turn for that round also.
Okay.
So you could like technically have 2 turns if you wanted to like
Yeah.
hold your whole turn. I don't mind that.
I
If
just-
like you guys want to combo.
I
or
just didn't want to
something.
run all the way here and be like, oh, it's.
No, yeah, you're fine. Whose turn is it? Oh, it's Tilly's turn. It's the dragon's turn.
Is it Misha's turn?
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. It's your turn. I was so used because the last time we played, you were the start of the round, and I was used to the enemy going and then you. So it's your turn.
I get it. 20. I'm gonna hop in the water, and if the dragon makes it all the way back around, I'm gonna hold my action. And the action is going to be Mighty Swing.
Gotcha.
I think that's a decent tactic.
Now it's the dragon's turn.
Okay.
He's going to emerge right here. He's just kind of like gonna like pop out of the water like if you like
Halfway.
put like a big beach ball into the water and then it fucking like shoots out. He's gonna land. You don't see Tilly, unfortunately.
I'm all for Tilly.
Unfortunately.
She's Peter Griffin flopped at the bottom of the lake. And un momento, por favor.
You want me to do my thing? Well,
She went down with her ship.
Yeah, you can.
These are your dice.
I think she was talking to Mazza. You're good. Yeah, you can do your turn.
just move up and
These are your dice.
Those are mine. I'm so confused.
I'm gonna attack.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead, roll for attack. I'd say he's not gonna evade because he didn't expect you to run
Ah,
so
I
fast.
hated that.
No.
Dang. Yeah, valiant effort on Rocky's part, but unfortunately the dragon's just a little too hard to hit in the moment.
Trixie.
He is going to rear back and spend some mana to use his icy breath in a straight line.
How far does it go?
All the way back.
least 10 moms.
It just
Maybe
says
15 on a good day.
So like 5,
A whole
10,
field.
15.
What the fuck? It only goes 15? 15 what? Oh, it's 15 bales.
Ah.
So how many bales in a stalk?
A lot.
3.
It is?
3 stalks in a bale.
Is it? I can't remember.
It's 3 stalks in a bale and
There you go.
300 bales in a field. I have it written down.
2, 3.
Yeah, so
1, 2,
6,
3.
9. 15 times 3 is 45.
Yeah, since out
There we
there
go.
It's not.
Well,
It
it gets
is.
rocky.
Bring it. I'm using all my vision dice.
no successes.
It's 3 successes.
2.
There you go, so you only get hit once. That is going to be...
All of your HP.
So that's going to be 10 ice damage that you take. And you will suffer -2 evasion for 1 round.
Oof.
Do you have any more evasion?
His evasion is 2.
What did I get for wearing plate armor?
And
How many armor points do you have left?
24!
top of the round, it's Eliwick.
I will. I will summon my Flame Blade. And we'll try and hit him again.
Sure thing.
1 success.
Second verse.
1
Same as the
success. 2 successes.
Oh.
Yep, they both hit. He's not gonna attempt to evade this time.
Oh, right, that is 16 points of fire damage.
Ooh, yeah, you slice into him. Like butter. He ain't looking too hot.
You looking a bit cold, you know.
He's not looking. He's looking a little frosty. The snowman.
I keep
Stay
hearing.
frosty, royal milk tea.
And then it is. You gonna do anything else?
No, because I had to recast
Oh,
it
yeah.
all this turn, so.
It is Club's turn.
I keep hearing Sip's voice.
Good next time.
Oh, also, Clove, roll a spot check. This is a free thing. Just as it gets to your turn.
We learned that Misha was the dragon the whole time.
1.
That's enough. You kind of notice as you're preparing a spell or whatever it is as you were gonna do. As the sleet storm ahead above clears up, you kind of see 3 large shadows kind of pass overhead, and you see those giant icy hawks circling above. But I'd say the opening of the cavern looks a little too small for them to get in, at least for now. But you notice that they were circling.
Love that for us.
Kill him before I get
Did we see Tilly anywhere?
No.
I'm in the water. Do
Yeah,
I
you
see
don't see her. I mean, you're on that side, and he came up from that side.
Oh my fucking
Well, I
god,
can't
she
go.
fucking dead.
I
Can
can't
I-
go look into my turn.
Can I
You want
cast
rabbit.
2 spells a turn?
I think it's just one, unless one has like a specific like bonus casting time. I think it's just one spell as an action, and then your bonus action is like something simple.
Do I get to go? Is it my turn now?
No.
No, it's Clove's turn.
Oh, sorry. I thought she. Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought the healing was the turn, but
You'll
it
go.
switched. Yeah.
She didn't do anything yet. Silly Billy.
Tricks for kids.
It doesn't actually say if it's an action or not.
I think it would be assumed that the spell is an action.
Okay. Then I'll resummon my blade. And I'm gonna 10, 20, 30, 40. What am I rolling? 6. That is 3 successes.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, he's going to attempt to dodge. Nope. Yeah, you have 5 on the last one. So, you hit him twice.
12 fire damage.
Does he cry both times? Stop kicking me.
Ooh.
And he says, "Ouchie!"
Which are the tallest?
That hurts me.
Rushing each other.
Again,
well.
he's not looking so great. And it is now Rocky's turn.
I'm gonna swing again. Nope.
Oof. And would you like to do anything else?
That's it.
It is Tilly's turn. You hear her resurface. You hear, we're gonna kill that bastard.
Oh, I got a wave of pirates.
She spends her whole turn trying not to drown.
Where is she? Sorry.
Opposite end, she
Hey.
resurfaced.
Good for her.
But she's not an otter, so she's taking continual damage from the icy cold water.
Mm.
And it's Misha's turn.
Can I just swim to the other side and get her?
You can
It's
swim
a
as far
little
as your
far,
movement
but-
is.
Can I get to the dragon from here?
I think so.
Well, don't forget, it's you either swim around or you. He's not in the water anymore. He's on the edge.
Oh, I thought he was half in. Half
No,
out.
sorry, he like popped up on the edge.
I mean,
I just didn't want to knock
you can
Rocky
also
off.
swim and pop up. That'd probably be the best for you.
Yeah,
You can swim around and then on your next turn climb up, or you can climb up and then run over.
I can't get all the way over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so-
could get like a little bit, but I'd say it's probably like 15 stalks up out of the water.
Yeah. I could get here. I'm gonna get there. And I'm gonna hold mighty swing again. So that's as close as I can get.
I don't think you can attack in the water.
Oh, well then I'll climb up. That's my
There
action.
you go.
And I can't hold an action, so.
Well, at least you're up now.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
It was a valiant effort.
I believe that makes it the dragon's turn.
Yerp, what's he gonna do? His tail's facing away, so he's not gonna tail smash. He's going to make a claw attack at Misha.
Why?
Because. And a bite attack at Rocky. So that's 2 successes for Misha. Would you like to make an evasion? Because you have all your evasion dice this round.
I'll use 2 evasion. And I will evade neither of them.
You will take 20 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
And Rocky. That is 1 success.
I have 5 hit points.
Do you want to? Oh wait.
Oh, you
never mind.
can't.
And you take 25 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, not so cocky now.
Not so rocky now.
That just finally breaks my armor.
And an additional 6 ice damage.
Her armor broken and hurt.
I have 5 hit
And
points.
he went young. And oops, sorry, I jostled the microphone. And it is now Eliwick's turn again. Again, the dragon is not looking so great.
Alright, I am going to use my action to cast Moonlight on Misha. That is 4 dice, but one of my skills is healing. Actually, I can... Nah. I will just cast it on Misha, and one of my skills is healing, so I get an extra dice for that, so that's 5. So let's hope I actually get to heal you something.
Healing is a skill?
You can pick whatever you want as a skill.
I didn't see it on the skill list, so I didn't.
It's you can make up a skill.
Yeah, I
if it
was
wasn't
gonna say,
on the
I
list.
just made it up as one
Like
of my
Misha's
skills.
skill is juggling.
Oh.
If there's a juggle-based check, should
Yeah.
be good.
I figured one of the skills was literally like fire magic, so you get like
Yeah.
+1 dice to fire magic. So I figured if you get +1 dice to fire
Yeah,
magic,
like one of
you
your
+1
skills
dice
could
to
be like
healing
nose
magic.
picking.
Can I change my climbing skill to healing then? Because that's what I built this character around.
I mean, I guess. I just don't see the point since we're pretty much done.
Alright.
It's up to you.
No. 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 Sorry, I tried.
You have it out against Misha, apparently.
That's okay.
I try to heal you, but it doesn't work, so instead I will just slice at him with the sword.
The beam of moonlight washes over you, and it feels nice emotionally.
Okay.
3 successes.
He'll attempt to dodge 1, but that's his last evasion dice.
So is
And
that,
he does not dodge it.
Cool, so that is 24 points of fire damage.
Ooh, he's looking real rough now.
that means when I come up and I bonk him with my axe, my
Stood up for me, Jay.
anchor. What?
And it's Clove's turn.
Clove.
Finish him, Clove. Kill her. Do it for your family.
Heal that otter.
Jill, that dragon.
So my healing spell says attack 3 but damage 10. So how do I translate that?
So
You roll
would
3
roll
dice,
three,
and every success you get 10 hit points.
Yep.
Okay.
So you could heal her up to 30.
That's not. Wait. Who are you healing?
I can heal both of you.
Oh, neat.
Because hers goes in a line.
Which I like that, a
Hey.
line of healing. So.
2.
So you get 20 hit points.
Both of you.
Both of you.
Or 2 or full. And then I will do 2 swipes with the fire sword.
Sounds good.
I'm wearing the shield.
I see 3
4.
successes at least.
Heck yeah.
Same damage as me.
It doesn't dodge any of them.
No, he's out of evasion dice for this round.
24.
Yep. So as you're kind of fueled by the warmth of Garn and your determination to save your friends, you kind of reach out and let I don't know, what's your magic color? You like purple?
Oh,
The purple
Your colors are
anytime I
purple.
use my spells, I actually glow. I think I said it was like a light, like
Purple.
silver purple.
I mean, it could be whatever you choose. You kind of glow purpley with little sparkles of silver going around, and as you heal your allies, you kind of gesture for the sword to attack the dragon, and you kind of manage to drive it right into his belly and kind of slice up and into his guts and like kind of poke it, like kind of just, you see the flame blade, he goes like this and the flame blade like shoots out through his chest back to be ready to be used again. But you don't think it needs to be used again because you killed him. He kind of roars out in like a garbled pain groan. He's like,
Violence.
and then he flops over.
I like that his death word was just dragon.
And he falls over on the side, just weird blue and purple guts kind of spilling out of him.
Ooh.
Uh,
Tasty.
you think like the outside of his wound is like almost cauterized from the fire, but his guts are still falling out.
So it's still bleeding.
Are the birds still above us?
They are,
They're coming to get
and
the
don't
guts?
worry. So you kind of notice there's like a really big blast of like icy air as this worm falls to the ground. And everything gets like intensely even colder for a moment before it starts to get warm. You notice as he dies, the magic kind of fades and leaches out of his body, and all the ice around you guys starts to melt until it's kind of like normal rock again. You look up into the sky and the clouds are kind of parting, and 3 shadowy figures kind of like take their time to like make their way in through the cavernous opening. And you see the ice crystals are kind of like melting off of these hawks, and they kind of look like about a half size smaller now that all this armor of ice isn't on them. And they're kind of like shaking their feathers, and they kind of land and dip their head gratefully to you. We've been enslaved by that horrible monster for eons, and we never thought that we'd break free, but thanks to you heroes, they kind of like gesture their wings at you. We can once more roam the skies freely and not have to enact terrible things on his behalf. And they kind of like bow their heads. We owe you our service.
Can you help us
One
get...
time, not forever, because we were just done that forever.
Okay, will you help us get the boat off the bottom of this lake?
We can certainly try. I'm not sure how well it's going to be saleable, unfortunately, and not quite our proudest moment stealing a whole ship.
Well, that's
And
not really
you hear
my
Tilly
problem.
in the water like, help me, you assholes!
That's not really my problem so much as it is hers. We just need the boat.
Our
We
friend
don't-
died. Sometimes we can still hear.
Okay, we'll go. I'll go get Tilly.
Yeah, you can help her out. You don't have to roll. And she's like, I wanted to be the one to kill that bastard, but who did it? Good job. And she's gonna like pat her real hard on the back, like a friendly pat.
I would visibly wince, even though there's no way she could have actually hurt me.
And yeah, the with some coordination from the Hawks, they're able to kind of, it takes a couple trips, but they're able to kind of like go down and like pick the ship up. It's kind of like broken in half. He definitely just wanted it just to say that he had a ship, you think? But they pull it back up until he's like, I can't use this.
You could like make it into like a tavern or something.
No,
It's a dead baby.
it is.
Well, that's what you wanted. The rest of it's for us, right?
I'm sorry, what?
That's what you wanted. The rest of it's ours, right?
I don't know what you're saying. The rest of it's ours?
Ours? Like,
Oh, yes, you can still, if there's any treasure left at that. She like spits at the dragon corpse. Didn't take out of it. You're welcome to anything from the ship, because I appreciate you going on this mission with me. I need some of the gold, though, on account of the repairs.
How about you take some of the gold off the bottom of the lake? That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you guys can, like, take from, like, both. But, total, you guys are able to get, and it's gold, not acorns. It seems to be very ancient treasure from a time long since forgotten. You each are able to get 100 gold pieces. You're able to find 30 freeze-dried berries, which is berries are also currency or food. And you guys are able to find some cool, wondrous weapons to use as swag. Which, if we ever play this again, I would give you guys the weapon stats. Like, you find like a really cool greatsword that kind of like glows with this like holy light. You get this shield that like when you hold it up, it kind of puts like a whole bubble around you. Misha, you find the ship's anchor. But for being submerged at the bottom of this magical icy lake, you notice that every time you swing it, there's kind of like a gale of wind that goes around, and you think it would hurt enemies. And then, Eliwick, you find a special little wand that has a little swirly. It almost looks like a lollipop, but you can tell that it's like for magic. And you sense some fey magic to it. And what's her name? Tilly gets her ship. That's her treasure.
I was like, who are you talking about?
Me as a person would like a magic lollipop, please.
You have to ask Eliwick. But you guys can decide that as the Hawks. You guys can like find different bags and sacks and stuff. As soon as the dragon dies, his minions have no ties to him, so they just flee. They just flee the area. Like they don't put up a fight. And the Hawks kind of find some like big sacks and crates to transport all of the goods, and they take you back to Silverthorn, where you were hailed as heroes. You're offered some better homes in like the rich squirrely district, some houses in the trees if you would like. And your sister is able to afford a giant oven.
We're gonna make such big ginger snaps.
10 moms.
She changed the comma to a hyphen.
But yeah, that was our little Wildlands adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys enjoyed playing. As always, I just always do funny stuff. Funny stuff's easy. But yeah, thanks for watching.
I'm gonna do funny stuff soon too.
Oh.
I have a game plan.
Oh my god.
One word.
Thanks for watching.
Dentist.
We love you. We appreciate you. And goodbye.
Bye.